welcome back to my channel. So we thought we'd do a little bit different video, just trying to get into the swing of making videos. So Amira and I are just sitting in the car waiting around for a few random things. We just made a video on a different channel. I'll link it below if anyone cares, but we're not talking about that here. Today we're talking about autism, and I thought it would be different to make a video with a perspective of not only mine but a sibling's perspective, and have it be an honest, raw video of how we are affected and how things, how things kind of go. I've also gotten several comments since the last video I posted, just asking questions for us to please update. How is Amari doing? What's the diet we're following? What are some things that we've done that have been helpful, things that weren't helpful? So I'll try to touch on those in this video without making it too lengthy, because I know the quality. I'm having to restart because somebody called my phone and messed up the video. But anyways, so I'll try to make this short and sweet since we're on the phone and the quality is not very great, and I know there's like a glare right there, but I had to set up my phone. So anyway, long story short, as I said in the previous video, Amari is doing amazing. He's talking more every day. He's engaging more every day. He's so smart. I feel like he learns something new every single day. He's really interacting with people more. I feel like he's kind of growing up a lot more. He's becoming a little man. Like, it's so beautiful to watch him kind of come into his own and to see the things that he likes as an older kid, as opposed to, being a child or being a baby and liking baby things. We're not following any specific diet, but into the new year, I really want to try the ketogenic diet for him, or the paleo diet that's directed more towards anti-inflammatory. And that's just based off of some things that I've read recently, just to see, if it could help. In the past, we did the gluten-free, casein-free, biomed, all the different vitamins, this, that. And to be quite honest, we never really stuck with it long enough to maybe see like a big change. When I made that last video talking about diet and this and that, shortly after that, he was basically starving himself out. He didn't want to eat any of the food that we were trying to give him, and the doctor said, eventually he's going to get hungry and he's going to want to eat. But I'm not joking you, that kid was like, nope, I'm not eating this shit, it's not for me. So I don't want to say that Amari eats terribly, but he does have a very American diet. He does eat things like chicken nuggets and things like that. We do try to buy gluten-free. We try to have healthier options to, the not so healthy things that he likes. He doesn't drink soda. He does drink a lot of sugar-free Powerade, but I know that the sugar substitutes are just not good for them. It's supposed to fog up their brain and do things like that. So in the new year, we really do want to buckle down and get him on a more restrictive diet, but also being, not giving him so much to where he feels like he's not getting any of the things that he loves. Because the boy loves to eat. He loves him some food. So yeah, the other question that I got was, what are some things that we found helpful? If you are just now entering your journey or thinking that your child may be on the spectrum, the biggest tip that I can give to you is find a structured routine and stick with it. Make sure that you are literally following that thing from beginning to end, and you will see the biggest difference in your child. Kids with autism thrive on structure. They thrive on things being predictable, and it doesn't say that it can backfire, and if you have this great structured routine and then you differ from it, they're going to lose their shit a little bit, but you have to be understanding with that. And the other tip that I could give you is to just be patient. Being patient is the greatest thing that you can do for your child with autism, or a child of any kind of special need. Being patient is the key, because if you lose your shit or you start yelling or you do this or you do that, it's not going to do anything for them except give them more anxiety, fill them with more, anxiety than they already probably have. Amari has taught me great patience over the years. I'm a very patient person with him. I don't have time for other people's bullshit, but I've got plenty of time for him. So, things that have not worked. Reprimanding tics or, things that they do that they really have no control over. Or trying to deter them from doing it. I think a lot of times if you encourage them or you join them, that was one of the things that we learned in the Sunrise program, was joining for things that they stem or that tics, things that they have, because it shows them that you're really relating to them and that you understand what they're doing, and then if you follow along and they see that you're following along, you can maybe lead them into doing something that's more positive rather than doing, negative behaviors. What do you think are some things that you find difficult when interacting with your brother? And how do you deal with it?
I deal with telling you, if he tries to hurt me. If he tries to pinch me or scratch me, I like to go run up to her.
And I think I should explain what she says when he tries to hurt her. They're kids and they fight, and I think that the one thing that Amira doesn't understand is personal space, and she tends to like to be right in his face, and he doesn't like that. Maybe all kids are different, but a lot of times kids with autism don't like you being in their personal bubble, and the only way that they know how to stop you is to physically stop you. The one thing I can say for Amari is he's not an aggressive kid by any means, but him and her, they fight a lot, their brother and sister. I say that a million times, but they do fight a lot, but he's not
the kid that hurts you.
Yeah, he's very sweet. So yeah.
But even though he doesn't like dogs that much.
He doesn't like animals. Like I said, every kid is different. He's afraid of dogs and cats. I think that the fact that they're unpredictable, he doesn't like that. He likes things being predictable. He likes to know what's coming, his way or what to expect. So I think that's something that he struggles with when it comes to animals. So pet therapy has never been super helpful for us, but he does love music. He loves to sing. He loves listening to music.
Plus he
it's very soothing to him. He has certain favorite songs. Yeah, it's very sweet.
And he likes.
But I know I didn't really touch on all these things. I just wanted to make this video while we sit here. We have to get going. But if you like this video, please comment, subscribe. If you have any other questions, please feel free to leave them below. Like I said, I'm going to start making more videos and uploading more and being more consistent in the content that I put out. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate you, and like I said before, if this helps even one person, my work here is done, because that's ultimately what I want to do. I just want to help people and be, a shoulder to lean on, because I never really had that, and I appreciate that.
And she yells at us.
So, yeah, well, I'm a mom. It's my job. My job is to yell at you. All right, guys. Thank you. Thanks for watching. Monkey party!